Good morning to each and everyone. We are going to talk about how to measure the fallacies and biases. It is not totally how we measure, but we need to give an example what fallacious statement and biased statement is all about. Okay, so let's have first the first question regarding about fallacies. So what other things should we consider in determining the truth? Ideas and claims are often presented in the form of arguments, no? Because the idea will not become an idea without arguments or debates, especially during in ancient Greece, they could not able to define correctly about the definition of justice. So that is why Socrates trying to test Thrasymachus if he really know about the true meaning of justice. So because of these arguments going on, the dialogue which is going on, they able to create a very truthful, no, definition of justice. So arguments and debate, no, which lead to ideas and claims. So with this idea, there are a lot of things that going around that we might have seen which is incorrect or illogical in nature, no? So we need to tackle about this incorrect and illogical reasoning of claims and ideas. Okay? For a moment, because napawang man diri ang suga. Okay, so padayon na the student. Okay, in determining the truth, we need to tackle fallacies and biases that affect our ideas and claims that hinders us from searching for the truth. Because these are the things that stop us, no, from providing truth to other people. Especially nowadays, dagan king fallacies and biases by the student. No? If I am your teacher in world history, I will give you a fair share of unbiased information. Pero sad to say, dili man ako yung na teacher. Okay, so pag-study na lang mo with the student. Fallacies are errors in reasoning as the person making the claim is desperate to convince you to accept his or her argument. Tagaan mo example ha. I hate to say this, but this is the common comment that I've heard. No? So for example, if na-comment nga bati, ang reply is, ikaw na lang maging Secretary of Education. Ikaw na lang ang maging President. That is fallacious with the student. Every time when someone is commenting, you need to defend their comment. No? Kanang convincing sad. Ay ganang diretso. I know this is sounds so stupid because in a real situation you cannot able to do that, especially if the comment section is crawled by plenty of trolls. May student take note. If trolls gani mo kontra, di jud ka kadaog na. Kay nga naman, ang trolls puros na misinformation ihatag usay puros fallacious nga statement. Di jud ka kadaog na. Masense man na nimo nga trolls ang usa ka account, no? Especially if the account is newly made, the post of the account is biased, no? Nag-focus sa usa ka opposition, no? And then wala gyud limpyo kayo, and also the profile picture is not real, no? So if you are trolled by trolls, you don't need to argue with them. Sa dali nga pag-istorya, kalas kay usa ka sakong utok, no? So ay mo pagkiksapaw if naagi trolls. If makasugat mo educated nga kuan, okay, accept their challenge, no? No? And sometimes if you are being trapped by this because you cannot defend yourself, how about you can also admit yourself that you are ignorant. No, that is the simplest way, no? Pwede rin ka mo admit nga ako wa jud ko kabaluan eh, no? So, pero pwede ko nimo educate, kana pwede pa na siya may student, no? So sometimes fallacious, daghan kita makita sa mga posts, mga comments, no? Biases. Biases are personal views of the person presenting it. These are not errors in reasoning, but refer to tendencies or influences which affect the views of people. No? Okay. So you want to know it about? You want to know more about it? Rather, nabaligtad. Okay, so let's have types of fallacies. Example number 1, ad hominem. Characteristic, attacking the person making the argument instead of the argument itself. Of course, he believes that the government is flawed. He is a rebel, a communist. That is personal attack. Another example, how could I believe this person? Information. He is dumb. No? He commonly mal-educated other people. Ad hominem, personal attack. No? How could I believe him? He is poor. Oh, ad hominem, personal na kina siyang attack. That is fallacious, my dear student. Okay? Second, appeal to force. Using the threat or force or an undesirable event to advance an argument. If this peace agreement will not be signed by the government, then we will have no recourse but to go to war. Another example, if you will not accept my love, I will jump into the building. No. That is appeal to force. No? If you will not accept my appeal or my petition, I will terminate you on your position as a manager. That is appeal to force as well, my dear student. No? Common ba yan ng fallacious, no? Appeal to emotion. Using emotion such as pity or sympathy. All these charges are baseless. This is just plain harassment. Can't you see how this affecting my family? Gaan mo example. Parent to teacher. Teacher, would you mind changing the grade of my student? Because he is going to fail. Because he sleep at night and he play computer games. No, kanang appeal to emotion. Sometimes, acceptable siya in a way kung convincing ang imong reason with the student. Take note ha. If ang imong appeal to emotion is petty kayo, for example, papasara lang siya, sir. Kaya wa ba na siya itugtog, kaya masige ba na siya duwa, luwi kayo siya, sir. No? Ana. No? So, wala na siya sayop nga gamit sa appeal to emotion. But advice to you, my dear student, dili ko ganahan ng appeal to emotion ng mga pulusot, no? Nana. So, ato na siyang i-avoid with the student. Okay? Appeal to the popular. The idea is presented as acceptable because a lot of people accept it. Okay. Every boy your age already has a girlfriend. You should go and find one. Diba? My dear student? Okay, you need to drink beer because every one of us in the family drink beer. All of your friends drink beer. Pag inom na, no? That is appeal to the popular. Di ko mo to yung information, 31 million good me ni vote. So meaning kami may sakto. No? Okay, that is appeal to the popular med student. Okay. Si mo offend na sad mo med student ha. Kuha na sa tadiri. Okay. Kung sila ni kang madaog no, inato sa kadaghan ang kuan, mao sa ilang ingnon sad good med student. No, di jud ko masayop. Ana magina sila yung mga fallacious, no? Kaya mga kakampings naman na sila yung fallacious, pitindaghan na, no? Ana, okay. So both opposition naagid siya yung mga fallacious, no? What you ko nakita nga limpyo ang pikas. Kami in taon mo nagbutar dir ni Lacson, hilom-hilom na gid in taon may student. Okay? So appeal to tradition. The idea is acceptable because it has been true for a long time. Marriage should be between a man and a woman. It has been so for a long time in this country. It should remain so today and in the future. Appeal to tradition. No? Maingon imong mga day. Ay, magdiritsog mag-ipon day kuan mo kanang panguyaban sa ang parent nana mao man na siya appeal to tradition nana no yan naman din mga bag-uron nga pwede ra mag-ipon as long as they can finance themselves together pero mo sad lagi dapat di kayan sa ang premarital sex nga relationship nana no so samtang wa pay trabaho nana kuan sigud work sad no pakasal okay. Sometimes na yung mga situation nga ang appeal to tradition is very offending sa gayo, no? Especially if mga grandparents may musulti, sus, common kina sila ang appeal to tradition, no? Kung anong magkita-kita man sa usa ka lugar, dapat ipanangid sa na diri ana, mga appeal to tradition man na siya, especially kana mga relationship, nga mga related, nga mga situation, daghan kay nag-appeal to tradition with the student. Okay? Let's have an example. Begging the question. Assuming the thing or idea to be proven is true, also known as circular argument. I have a right to free speech. Therefore, you cannot stop me from talking. No? Especially if you throw a trash from the garbage and you see that there are 3 the depository no for the trash. The first one is biodegradable, the second one is non-biodegradable, the third one is, let's just say, other items, no, or other trash. So because since you are lazy to segregate the trashes, you throw it from the third the third trash bin, no. That is begging the question na siya inana kung himuon siya statement. So when I saw the segregation bin, I've seen that the third one is for all trashes, so I throw it instead of segregating it from biodegradable to non-biodegradable. No, yung wala kabalo ang gilabay din mo dito sagol na to. So nagkuan ka fallacious kay mong rason gilabay na ko tanan man na dito sa ikatulo. Okay, so ang ilabay ra dito sa ikatulo nga bin is di siya matawag og biodegradable, di siya matawag nga non-biodegradable. Kumbaga, maglisod kag identify sa imong self kung ang kanin siya malata ba ni or di malata. Mao nandito ilabay sa ikatulo. Kay ikaw tapulan man ka, imong gilabay dito sa ikatulo. Sa mga Europe na ba sila inana, no? Biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and unknown trashes, meaning di ka kabalo kung biodegradable ba o non-biodegradable. But I cannot identify unsa na siya nga mga basura nga dili siya biodegradable, di siya non-biodegradable. So I don't know, pwede na ninyo i-research med student basta na yung mga bin ana sa Europe, no? Unsa pa example sa begging the question, no? Unsa pa example aning begging the question? Daghang kay example ani sa internet, pwede mo search ani by the student. Okay, so let's have cause and effect. Assuming a cause and effect relationship between unrelated events. They are not related to one another, but you are trying to relate it, no? Despite the aspect is not that convincing. Ever since you bought that sweater, everything has been going wrong in your life. You should get rid of it. Okay, inaana na siya with the student. Okay. Every time when you play video games and when you play computer games, your feet got hurt. So what is the relation? Mata man ang maigo sa computer, ang tiil kay ni sakit. No? So those are cause and effect. Fallacious na siya with the student. No? So kat nag-cellphone ka, awa, nagsakit na nimong tudlo. Ayan, that is ano sakit ma ang mag-text kay maggamit mo ng tudlo, pero nasakit nimo nga tudlo ang imo hamang ring finger. Yang ring finger di man na siya gamiton mag-text, di ba? Thumb man ang gamiton mag-text, di ba? No, so cause and effect fallacies na siya with the student. So kad nag-text ka ba, ang kanay imo hang kuan middle finger sa panada, index finger, ring finger og pinky nimo disakit, no? Kasi ba text good. So that is cause and effect fallacies. Next is fallacy of composition and fallacy of division. Fallacy of composition is assuming that what is true for a part is true for a whole. Pero ang fallacy of division baligtad. Assuming that what is true for the whole is true for its part. Okay? Example sa composition. These cases of robbers in this district have convinced me that the city has become a den of thieves and criminals. O meaning, ang part ana is district. Ang whole ana is ang city. Take note. Okay? Division ta. You come from a family of doctors and intellectuals. Surely you can do better in this course. Unsa may whole, ang family. Unsa may part ana, katong student nga gi-point out. Nga nganong bugo makay ka. Nga bayat man ang imong mga pamilya, may something like that one. So common kinang fallacy of composition. No? Kaanta mo example, no? You sige example. Dili lang ta sa sectioning. Ang mentality ba sa sectioning diri sa Pilipinas, basta higher section ka, naagyo kay reputation nga ang tanan na ipon sa ABMA, butang tog STEM A, Cook A, puros gina mga bright. So gamitan nato siya fallacy of composition and fallacy of division, no? So example, composition, part to whole. Uy, okay. Mr. Rodriguez, you came from ABMAs. No? I suppose that you are one of the most intelligent from the class because you came from it. Okay? Composition. Giuna og point out siya. No? Or pwede sa usabon na tong statement, Mr. Rodriguez, you are so intelligent. I bet you are one of those intelligent student because you are belong in the ABMA. Composition. So atong baligtaron ay fallacy of division na to, no? Mosulod si teacher. Okay, ABMA, you've got the reputation that you are intelligent. I'm sure that your mayor is also intelligent. Okay, fallacy of division na siya by the student. Very common kay na siya, no? Labi na ka ng pukuan mo kurso sa inyong mama. Sus, nginahan ka. Nurse tatanan diri, dapat mag-nurse ka. Oh. That is fallacy of division, no? Fallacy of composition, baliktaran na ang situation, no? Ikaw ba kay kung dili ka mag-nurse, no? Kay mo mo pamili, kay mga nurse, mga good nurses mo sila. Okay. So inanara nga situation gibalira, no? Fallacy of composition, part to whole, fallacy of division, whole to part. Okay? So we will stop there and we'll continue the biases on the next video.